Ferrari finally found the missing piece, and it changes everything. That's what insiders are saying ahead of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. According to reports, the car's operating window has expanded by up to 30%, and the Jeddah circuit is the perfect storm to take advantage of it. Low downforce, low tire wear, and a smooth track surface. That combination allows the SF25 to run as close to the ground as possible, exactly where it's at its best. So now the question is, will this be Ferrari's breakthrough moment, or just another false promise? Since the opening round of the season, Ferrari has shown a car with visible potential but surrounded by limitations. The SF25 was born from solid aerodynamic ideas, yet its biggest obstacle came from a factor many fans barely noticed: the car's minimum ride height. What looked like a minor technical detail quickly became a nightmare in Shanghai, where Lewis Hamilton was disqualified due to excessive plank wear. As a result, the team had to raise the car in Suzuka, pulling the SF25 out of its ideal setup window, and the consequences hit hard: unstable handling, reduced straight-line speed, and a loss of grip through high-speed corners. Hamilton himself admitted they were running higher than we'd like, a direct reaction to fears of another disqualification. That shift forced both drivers to race outside the car's comfort zone, triggering tire wear issues, inconsistent balance, and unpredictable reactions during qualifying. But in Bahrain, even without a podium, a new hope emerged. Ferrari introduced a new floor. And while they still couldn't fully run the car in its ideal spec, the data revealed something big. The operating window of the SF25 nearly doubled compared to what they had in Japan. That was a real technical step forward, confirmed by long-run consistency and improved driver feedback. And that's where the turning point begins. But what Ferrari saw in Bahrain's data, no one expected. Coming up next, why Jeddah might be the track that finally unlocks the real SF25. If Bahrain already showed signs of Ferrari's recovery, the next challenge could be even more promising. That's because the upcoming race is at the Jeddah Corniche circuit, one of the fastest and smoothest tracks on the calendar. And this is exactly the kind of environment where the SF25 can finally come to life. After analyzing post-race data, Ferrari's technical team noticed a clear pattern. The closer the car runs to the ground, the better its performance consistency. But in previous races, they had been forced to run it higher, playing it safe to avoid another disqualification like Hamilton's in China. Now, Jeddah allows them to go all in. The track is exceptionally smooth, demands low downforce, and causes minimal tire wear. This means the SF25 can finally be run at its optimal ride height, unlocking grip, balance, and aerodynamic stability. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, Ferrari's engineers project a 30% increase in the SF25's performance window compared to previous races. That's a massive leap in a season where thousandths of a second can change everything. Even more, the improvements seen in Bahrain are believed to be just the beginning. The technical leap expected in Saudi Arabia is built on real-world data, not just hope. But are the drivers ready to make the most of this upgraded machine? Up next, how Hamilton and Leclerc are reacting from the inside, and who's better positioned to lead Ferrari forward. Now that the SF25 is showing clear technical progress, the natural question is, which driver will take full advantage of it, Hamilton or Leclerc? Inside Ferrari, the mood is cautiously optimistic, but there's quiet pressure building too. Charles Leclerc, with the team since 2019, knows the internal structure, the engineers, and the communication flow like the back of his hand. Lewis Hamilton, despite being a 7-time world champion, is still adapting to the car, to the team, and to a completely different driving philosophy. But something shifted in Bahrain. Hamilton delivered his best Sunday performance so far, climbing from P9 to P5, right behind Leclerc. More importantly, he admitted publicly that he's finally starting to understand how the SF25 wants to be driven. That includes small but crucial details like using engine braking, something he hadn't done in over a decade, and adapting to Brembo brakes, a major change from the CI Carbon Industry brakes he used for 15 years at Mercedes. Hamilton also admitted he had been making things harder for himself by constantly changing setups. In Bahrain, when he aligned more closely with Leclerc's setup, the car felt more stable and predictable. That shift in mindset might be the game changer. Now that Ferrari has a more consistent car, the driver who can adapt faster and deliver consistent pace will take the lead. Leclerc currently holds more points, but Hamilton is catching up fast, and according to Ferrari engineers, he's providing increasingly valuable technical feedback for SF25 development. But what the team revealed after Bahrain about their Jeddah plan caught everyone off guard. Coming up, what Ferrari really expects to achieve in Saudi Arabia, and how it could reshape the Constructors' Championship. It's no exaggeration to say that the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix could be a turning point for Ferrari's 2025 campaign. Even without a win or podium in the first 4 rounds, Ferrari's engineers believe Jeddah will finally showcase the SF25's full potential. That belief isn't based on hope, it's built on real post-race data from Bahrain, where the new floor upgrade proved effective and expanded the car's operating range significantly. With an estimated 30% increase in the SF25's performance window, the team is preparing to run a much more aggressive setup. The car will sit lower, gain more aerodynamic efficiency, and deliver greater traction in high-speed corners, all essential for success on Jeddah's fast-flowing layout. Ferrari's technical team is focused on 3 key elements that play to the car's strengths: low downforce requirements, minimal tire degradation, a smooth bump-free surface. This combination allows Ferrari to finally run the car close to the ground without worrying about floor damage or regulatory disqualifications. For the first time this season, the SF25 won't be held back by external limitations, and the target is clear: a podium finish. Leclerc is hungry to return to the top 3. Hamilton has momentum and confidence after Bahrain. Red Bull is beginning to show inconsistencies, Mercedes remains shaky, and McLaren is the only true benchmark at the moment. If Ferrari wants to rejoin the title fight, this is the moment to strike. But will this technical edge be enough to deliver results? In the final part, we'll explore what Ferrari still needs to overcome, and why the podium in Jeddah is far from guaranteed. With all the technical improvements, favorable data, and ideal circuit conditions in Jeddah, Ferrari now finds itself facing a rare scenario, a real shot at turning its season around. The SF25, which was previously held back by floor wear regulations and ride height compromises, will finally be unleashed. Leclerc and Hamilton showed promising form in Bahrain, and all signs point to Jeddah being the most compatible track for the car's design. But will that be enough? Formula One has a long history of dreams derailed by details. A poor start, a mistimed safety car, a pit lane mistake, even a moment of miscommunication between teammates has taken down giants before. Ferrari knows that pain all too well, so even with a 30% boost in performance window, nothing is guaranteed. They still need to qualify strongly on Saturday, execute a flawless race on Sunday, and most importantly, capitalize on what could be their best opportunity of the season so far. Leclerc is pushing hard for that podium. Hamilton has finally found the flow with the SF25 and is closing the gap fast, and the Jeddah circuit offers them both the conditions they need to shine. But will they? Or will we end another Sunday asking what could have been? Let us know in the comments. Do you think Ferrari will reach the podium in Jeddah? Or is this just another false dawn in red?